All right, back at it again with another video. My Hero Academia Season 6. All right, so first and foremost, I just want to say up front that this video will contain mild spoilers for what's to come. So if you haven't watched Season 5 or anything before that, please be advised that this will spoil you. All right, so without further ado, let's jump straight into it. All right, so just a quick recap of what the most recent events. All right, so Season 5 covered the Joint Training arc, the Meta Liberation Army arc, the Endeavor Agency arc, and the beginning of the Paranormal Liberation War arc. All right, so the Joint Training arc was pretty much just Class 1A versus 1B and several training battle sequences. The Meta Liberation Army arc introduces us to the Meta Liberation Army. All right, so keep them in mind. They play a very important role going forward in the story. Very important. The League of Villains are challenged by this army and they face off against them, so it's like absolute mayhem, destruction. All right, so Dabi's going off, Shigaraki going off, Toga's going off, Twice is going off, the lizard guy, I forgot his name, but he's not important. They all going off and they all getting like level ups because they're just like challenged to such a degree that they're forced to like just go beyond, plus ultra if you want to say it. But it was just a cool time, man. That My Villain Academia was just crazy. It was like one of the best arcs. But as a result, you know, the League of Villains, they won. Shigaraki just told everybody, hey, like, don't fuck with me like that, because I will kill every last one of y'all. And like he just don't play games. So they joined forces and they became the Paranormal Liberation Front. All right, so the Meta Liberation Army was already composed of like over 100,000 members, and the League of Villains was only like 6 members. So yeah, the League of Villains, they basically got like a good amount of support now, so they're straight. So going on after that, the Endeavor Agency arc. All right, so this is when Shoto, Bakugo, and Midoriya, under Endeavor's wing, they just learn what it takes to be the #1 hero. All right, so he's showing them different ways to operate like in the real world, all right, in the society, and just he's trying to get them to level up their skills, their intuition, their mindset, you know, just them overall as a whole become a better hero at the end of the day. All right, so after that, things really begin to shift like into a more darker tone for the story, because we got Hawks, you know, he's infiltrating the League of Villains, well, not the League of Villains, but the Paranormal Liberation Front, their base. And he's like getting the inside information. And while he's there, he finds out that they're preparing to make their move. So like within a couple months, Shigaraki, their key player, he's like the main villain in the story. He's basically the head honcho over all the members. That he will be ready within a couple months. Like he'll be complete, because at the end of Season 5 we see the doctor Garaki, or whatever his name, he is basically operating on Shigaraki. Okay, so he's operating on Shigaraki, and he say he'll grant him more power if he's able to bring Gigantomachia in submission, put him in submission. And he did at the end of that fight with him and Redestro, and just having just the whole Meta Liberation Army just bow before him, because he's like the next All For One basically right now. And yeah, he's gonna give him more power, but as a result, well, you know, with getting that power, he's gotta be like in a resting state for the next couple of months. basically. So he's gonna be asleep. And during that time, the heroes are really, they're buckling down. Like, they're getting ready for this war. That's what's basically gonna happen. It's a war. Once Shigaraki comes out, brings the whole squad with him, it's just gonna be destruction. Complete destruction. So the heroes are getting ready, the villains are getting ready, and that's what the next arc is going to be. It's the Paranormal Liberation War arc. That's what it's going to be. And I'll try not to say too much about it. I mean, because me being an avid manga reader, like, I already know what's to happen. I won't say too much. I gotta say, this is probably one of the best arcs I've ever read in My Hero Academia out of all the other ones. I'll just say that. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is gonna be a good time. I can't wait to see how they animate it in season 6. I hope they do it justice. We just gonna have to wait and see, because this is really gonna be a good time. I can promise you that. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.